All right, what is up, everybody? I am joined here with. It's not Flo. It's something. It's a lot of words.
I didn't register for this tournament or put my name in any of the brackets. I really don't know what my name is today, so I'll just go by Flo.
It's not SHSL. I'm not even going to attempt.
You can just say SS Flo. I guess that's okay for today.
The anagram, but
the managram.
Anagram. I don't know what I'm saying. I do know what we have. We have KPAN versus SmashbobSquarepants here.
Yeah, and SmashBob hails from South Carolina, our quote-unquote friendly neighbors, and KPAN hails from Roswell, which is somewhere near Atlanta. And
it is of note that they're both on the PR of their respective states.
Mm-hmm.
SmashBob is actually, I hear word from beyond the grapevine that he's going to be #1 this upcoming PR.
Really?
And so their #1's facing off against our #4.
Yeah, and our #4 used to be #3, but he was kind of crappy last period. At least for his immense standards.
He's pretty bad.
No,
I mean, KPAN even said himself he's pretty bad at Melee.
Yeah, to be fair, though, I think most people are bad at Melee.
That's very true,
Most people in the world. I would say like 99.99999%.
I think if you're not Armada, you're bad at Melee.
What about Hungrybox? He's pretty good.
Hungrybox is pretty good,
Left hand's
but he's not #1. I think, like from a standpoint, you could say everybody is bad at Melee unless you're #1. Then you could say you're good at Melee.
You could say that. I think a lot of people, when they say they're good at Melee, they just think comparative to the rest of the world's population, and that basically means if you've ever seen a competitive Melee game, you are already probably a pretty good Melee player. But I digress. Anyway, so we have Rick's KPAN here, and so far Rick's, RCS Rick rolled KPAN. So he did have a nice little lead that he lost quickly to a forward smash of like 76. But I like the overall way he's playing this game so far. He's keeping his distance, using lasers, and not only just shooting a random random like short hop laser, but using the platforms to control space.
Yeah, and if it's one thing KPAN's definitely good at, it's being lame and shooting lasers, apparently.
Yeah. And wow, so he got SmashBob with the classic trick Falco does on Puff, where you down air but drift away on their shield and then forward smash.
So I think it's actually good to note that KPAN had a lot of practice with Hungrybox during Hungrybox's short tenure in Georgia.
Yeah.
Or I should say, living in Georgia. And so it's interesting to see like how he would treat every interaction with Puff based on that.
Well, I think the way he treated that interaction was pretty good.
He told SmashBob he was never going to let him down.
Never going to let him down.
Never going to give him up either.
But he just got let down. So even though we have, apparently Rick's KPAN's a liar, but he's been at 25% for a cut. Okay.
Okay.
Well, he was at 25% for like a whole minute. So even though he did die there, it's looking pretty bleak.
Do you think there could have been a better punish there as opposed to a charge forward F smash?
Maybe if you try doing something with, short hop down air to start it off and then trying to follow them up.
That's what I was thinking.
It's probably less guaranteed depending on DI and whatnot. And even if it is guaranteed, it's probably a tighter reaction time there. So I think at that percent, it was okay going with forward smashes. He just wanted the guaranteed percent. And then at that percent, I mean, Falco doesn't really have a true kill set up on Puff, but then you get to the point where you can wall her out really easily and maybe clip her with like a down tilt and kill her and stuff like that. But SmashBob picking FD, that's a little bit surprising.
This might be a comfort pick.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm almost certain it's just a comfort pick. I've seen SmashBob go here a couple times today.
That's interesting. So, yeah, so he probably likes just having like a free space, no platforms, whatnot. And KPAN was using platforms relatively well.
I was going to say, if it's like, I think among KPAN's signature moves, I think he has like good movement on platforms.
Yeah, he does.
Like, he can do a lot of flashy stuff, especially on Yoshi's story. So getting rid of platforms can probably, in Smash Bros. Mind, take him out of his element.
Yeah, and stuff like up there rest like we saw there, platforms will not inhibit them.
Really like that punish. That's exactly what I was thinking about in the last set when I asked you the question.
Yeah, you got like a solid 40%. Oh, that was just a very sick rest combo there.
So I think it's of note that so SmashBob played in the recent Super Famicom regional, and a popular match was SmashBob versus None, where SmashBob did great in game one based on a lot of rests, and then missed every single rest in game 3.
What a classic.
It's looking like he's just throwing them out less and less. I mean, it could have also been that he had a lot of nerves in that, and I mean, comparatively speaking, against KPAN, you're not going to have as many nerves.
Yeah, against KPAN, who, I mean, he's a good player in his own right, but not on Nun's level, and also at a random, kind of a random local, compared to Famicom, which was a major tournament in the Southeast.
Right, and so I just noticed that he's not just throwing them out there all willy-nilly.
Yeah, I did not see the set you're talking about, but he's definitely being smart this rest here. He's not just doing them to do them. He's doing them when he had the setup to a guaranteed combo. And
I think he learned a lot from his set with None, is what I was trying to get at.
Yeah. When you go through an experience like that, you will learn if you look at the tape. You'll look at yourself and be like, oh, why did I do that? But it's interesting to know for this game, KPAN's really been dominating the game, but there were 3 really early rests, and SmashBob's leading this game now. Well,
okay.
That's basically tied.
Something else I've noticed is that SmashBob is not shy to do this.
Boy.
To try to go for the up throw rest, even if he could miss it. I mean, I guess he was pretty safe at that. You know,
that
he was
one,
at 0%.
That one, if you don't mess up, you're going to get the rest to kill. But, wow, so 4 rests from SmashBob.
Ah, Yoshi's story.
Yep, and this is
Kevin Pan's signature.
Favorite. You know, I've been saying today, Yoshi's story is kind of lame. Like, it's really been boring lately, but his level is pretty cool. But, dude, he has to improve that story, man.
It's like a big, boring novel.
Yeah. Oh,
no,
wow,
there's no pictures in that book. There's no pictures in that story.
And it's not, like one of the Yoshi games, like you're going through the game, and it's like one of those, I don't know what it's called, but the ones where you flip the picture, or flip the page, and like a big thing pops up.
I believe that actually is Yoshi's story.
Oh, it's for the N64?
I believe so.
Well, man, his story got really boring when it came to me. That was a good game, by the way. But
that was a great game.
It was.
I believe Dan Salvato speedruns it.
Oh, Internet Explorer?
I believe so.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Smash Bros modder. Shout outs to Dan Salvato. God, I cannot pronounce that last name.
I mean, I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Oh.
Okay.
And maybe that was what you were talking about, where you kind of got, a little bit greedy with his.
That was pretty greedy right there.
Yeah. He was definitely slow on it. Like, what he was going for is something that it's okay to go for it there, but he was definitely slow, and it's kind of like he did it even though it was obviously slow, if that makes sense. You got to have, like, an option select in your mind, like, all right, I was slow, let me just try to get something else. But, so, KPAN is literally playing this game like he played the past 2 games. The difference is he's not getting arrested now.
Yeah, he's not even getting grabbed, really.
He's controlling neutral.
But to be honest, I haven't seen SmashBob go for too many grabs.
I don't think he's been able to move too much.
That's fair.
And, maybe that FD counter pick was good in that regard, where he had a lot more room to maneuver.
I just see, like, really, I was going to say safe until that raw forward smash.
Yeah.
But Kevin's choosing, like, some really safe movement options. Like, when SmashBob's on the ledge, he was on the top platform going down and trying to he wasn't going down, actually. He was just like, see, that was greedy as hell.
And again, he was obviously slow, and he didn't, like, stop himself from doing it. I think you have to get to a point where you need to stop yourself and say, okay, the rest won't hit, let me try something else here. So,
right, so those safe movement options, like SmashBob be on ledge, he'd jump down but then jump back up to the platform, only trying to bait SmashBob, not overextending himself.
Exactly.
Which is very important. Like, and note, he did just play gas money, so he's pretty hot on not overextending right now.
Pretty hot?
Pretty hot on not overextending.
Yeah, I would say you gotta not overextend yourself when you got limited amounts of gas money. But, yeah, I think also the difference between this game is Kevin's weaving in and out more. Where
Whoa, what?
Well, that was a racquetball.
So I don't think either of those players knew.
I knew.
Was expected. Oh, okay.
I expected.
You're not one of the players.
Correct.
There's a reason you're not up there.
I am a melee player.
But you're not one of the best.
No,
You're
neither are them.
not even good. Neither are they. Only top 5 is good.
I take offense to that. Comparative to the rest of the world, I'm amazing.
You were pretty good back in the day when you were Flo, and then you like changed to DJ Dumbass.
That was my best. Okay, no.
That was definitely not your best.
That was my peak of stupidity.
There was a reason for that tag's name.
Well, the thing is, by then, like, my career was already over.
I'm pretty well.
My career is over. Like, for all intent and purposes, it was over after EVO 2014. Literally, it ended after that.
So who retired Flo?
Who did I lose to that tournament? I don't even know who I lost to that tournament. Oh, I lost to. I made bracket, but in pools I lost to Swift Base. Then I made it out of losers. I beat some Falco from SoCal. I don't remember his name.
What if that Falco happens to be Ralph or something?
Maybe.
Ralph.
Well, Ralph is NorCal.
It's definitely not Ralph. That's for sure.
I think I beat a SoCal Falco. I don't know. It was somebody who was like, okay. And then I had a really close set versus Lord, but he clutched out on me game 3. So Lord ended my career.
Lore retired the Flo 92.
But to be fair, he didn't like do any crazy combos with me to retire me. He just beat me. Then I retired willingly. But back to this game. So Kevin's basically playing this game exactly how he played the last 3 games, which is why there's not a lot to talk about.
Exactly. Like, boom, boom, laser, laser. SmashBob cannot reach him.
Yeah, he's controlling space
exactly
with his lasers, and this is what he was doing in game 1. I'm surprised SmashBob went to this level. I was, maybe thinking of a Dreamland counter pick. I understand maybe he doesn't want to deal with platforms, but you're going to deal with platforms on any level but FD.
Right, and they're definitely not going to gentleman back to FD.
And
so
I guess KPAN is camping a little bit, but at least you have more room on Dreamland to maneuver around the lasers.
Yeah, well, the weird thing is, like, okay, so...
Sorry, we have an ignorant person in the background. I apologize for that stream.
There's, the thing is, like, Kevin... Actually, I agree with you. Dreamland would be the only pick, because not only has Kevin beat SmashBob on a small stage with platforms, Yoshi's, but he also did it on a larger stage, which was...
Is this level.
Did they go? Okay, yeah.
This is game 1.
It was this level. So, like, FD. Dreamland was, like, the only pick.
Dreamland was the most similar to FD, where he could have tried to play that style. But I also do think Kevin played a little bit differently on FD. He's weaving in more and out. Well, even weaving more in and out, I should say. He's not really giving himself a chance to get grabbed here. And he's like rarely in Puff's grab range without having a move where Puff can't grab. And he's just milking it now.
I mean, might as well. He's up. There's no reason for him to, like, approach.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good pounder. Pound will catch people, kind of going in and out like Kevin was doing. Unfortunately for SmashBob, though, he wasn't able to get a jab reset, which would have led to rest and basically tied this game up because Kevin would have came down and killed him. But now we just have a whole stock lead for Kevin.
At almost halfway through the game.
Yeah.
I think Kevin's proven he is just fine pitching a tent on one side of Battlefield and moving it to the other side. Like,
yeah.
SmashBob is going to have to make something happen here. Like, that's very telling.
Is getting laser making something happen?
He's going to have to do something better. He's going to, there you go. That's that exact something.
So one more laser, he might be at 69.
Oh, hopefully. Only if we're lucky.
A man can dream.
Exactly. Uh-oh. Get that 69, SmashBob. So
that's his only hope.
The percent. He has 2 chances to get 69. Oh. Kevin knew.
There we go.
Oh, and he got
He was quick on that one. Well, I completely turned this game around.
Actually, yeah, so again, notice that, like, the frivolous rests that we saw in, game 3?
Yeah, on Yoshi's, yeah.
He's said, okay, no, I need to stop doing that. It's probably him noticing he's getting too greedy.
Yeah, and right there, he had it in mind, and he knew that he was fast enough there.
Right.
And I mean, it was tight, but he was fast enough and he trusted himself there. Whereas the last couple of times, like, it was blatantly not going to happen.
Well, yeah. So he did that twice actually. He threw up through Kevin SDIs over to the left platform.
Just DI. You
Just
can't
DI.
You can't SDI.
Apologize.
Kevin SDI puffs forward there. Anyways.
Kevin DIs to the left platform. Like, SmashBob could have frivolously rested. He could have tried,
Yeah.
but he didn't. And that's something I've noticed. His cognizance was intelligent there.
Much improved.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is like completely turned around because now Kevin has to be a little bit more aggressive, and SmashBob's pretty content with hanging on that ledge. And as somebody who used to play a lot of Puff, I completely agree with him doing that when Kevin is playing this way. Like, I have no issues with him holding this edge.
He actually took KPAN's tone and was like, no, this is mine now.
Yeah. Like, what he's doing, I literally have no problem. And I feel like sometimes people have they'll have a problem with Puff doing this, but they don't realize people are playing like Kevin is, where they're playing like the most unbearable style to deal with.
It's funny because, like, especially over the past few months, Kevin's been able to flip that like a switch.
Yeah.
Like, he used to only play quote-unquote lame
Yeah.
always, but, like, recently he has an aggression switch, and he's actually really good when he's on, like, really hot on aggression.
Yeah, and that's something you notice with a lot of, mainly with, like, a lot of Falco players, but really just with any character in general. If you're able to flip the switch where you can play really defensive, but then you see the opening and you just, you go ham, then
Right.
that's a good talent to have as a player. But SmashBob clutches that one out. He was kind of getting beat up the first half of the game, but this rest really brought it back, and he just played really solid his last stock. So we have a Game 5 on FOD now, and I think it's a good pick for KPAN. Puff traditionally does like this level, but the way Kevin's playing, I feel like these platforms will help him, and it's a little bit similar to Yoshi's and how they're set up, depending, on the randomness of it. It does seem like Kevin is being a little bit more aggressive now, though, and SmashBob was able to take advantage of that, get the rest. Kevin almost had a very nice follow-up that would have killed him, but couldn't get that last down air. And this is the same spot where we saw in the last game.
Oh.
Kevin is down now, so he has to go for it. Oh, so what he went for there, I don't think that was greedy at all. That's legitimate. That's a legitimate rest setup. He just flat out missed it.
69 did not save SmashBob there.
Yeah. So, oh boy.
Oh,
and
man,
off
this
the top.
is real rough for KPAN.
Yeah, he's taking a minute to collect himself. He has, he's been known in the past to sometimes get a little frustrated.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that. Oh, we didn't get anything.
Yeah, Kevin was just too slow on the conversion there.
Yeah.
And SmashBob just got his shield up in time with enough frames.
Yeah, so he only got like 17 off it or something. Not good enough. But it seems like most of the rest, besides for like the up throw and the textures on the platform rest that SmashBob's been getting, they've been these like up tilt pokes on shield to rest. So I think Kevin needs to move around a little bit more.
Uh-oh.
And like right there, he's getting stuck in his, well, he's not getting stuck, he is shielding. But maybe he could run away or go back with a laser or use a back air to control that space. So that's something he wasn't really doing in the previous games that you're seeing a lot more of in the past few games. Oh boy, this is it. Yep.
Wow, damn.
And SmashBob takes down KPAN to move to winners finals. South Carolina's hero